Hello. So sorry yet again that I am late, but I am Emma from Emma's Happy Place Arts and Crafts. If you're new here, hi, hello, and welcome. If you're not new here, welcome back. And I'm usually live on a Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday, 7 p.m. Tuesday, 7 p.m. Thursday, 8 p.m. Sunday. But tonight I'm running late because, yes. So if you are new here, you want to skip this bit, just a couple of minutes, just skip forward. Especially if you're watching later on. I'm just going to do the technology thing. I do have a Facebook group, which is Emma's Happy Place Arts and Crafts, which I think you should join because it's a lovely, lovely place. And I also have a website, which is emmashappyplace.co.uk, which if you would like to, you can have a look through it. So, let's do this. I'll be right with you. I can't do two things at once, especially not technology. Hi, Donna. But I am ready. We're going to do a journal page with it. On Sunday, we did a colouring knife. It is possibly one of the most asked things I gotta tell you is how I colour in my images. So this is it. I haven't done anything else to them. This is literally it. All I've done is cut them out. And if you go back on Sunday, you will see they'll look totally different when they're still in the paper. Cut them out and they look fantastic. Hi, Stacey. And also, I have been painting pots, still wet. And this is a big pot. It's not finished yet. This is what I have been doing. It's messy inside, but I'm chuffed to bits with it. I like it a lot. So I'll pop that somewhere safe. If it falls off, you'll hear us cry. Hi, Tracy. I'm so sorry I'm late, but I won't keep you too long, I promise. We're going to do a journal page out of these images. These images are from the Colour and Create Collage kit. I made a Create Collage kit with all the images pre-coloured. But I got asked to make it into a colour create kit where you colour your own images, and this is what this is. So hi, Maxine. How is everybody? Thank you very much, Stacey. I love doing the plant pots in the summer. I really very much do. So I'm undecided because, as we know, I never plan. Maybe if I planned, I wouldn't end up not knowing what I'm going to do. I think I have this next to us, which is the Peacock Distress Oxide Spray. So I'm going to throw a little bit of that on. Has everybody had a nice start of the week? I live in a crazy house as well. I've got 2 pups and a parrot, so it's never quiet. So I'm ever so sorry. I am going to do that. And that's how I'm going to start this one. I'm going to grab a heat tool as well, just next to us. Oh, I'm going to dry that off. Excuse the arms. I'll dry this off super quick. I do like this peacock feathers. In fact, I love the oxides. I use the oxides all the time. I never ever use normal distress ink now. I'll not take a second to dry as well. And I love this sprays because you get this drippy effect. But if you wouldn't mind giving us a thumbs up and a share as well, that would be fabulous. It just helps. Every little helps. And I've got this, which is a clay texture. I'm going to use it like a stamp because I can. And all I'm going to use is a green ink pad. I've used it before, and I've used it on clay, and I've used it on everything. It's a silicone. So it won't be perfect, but well, my mojo's been missing. In fact, I was in a right huff with myself for a while. But all I did, I kept going. Eventually, colouring in is what I tend to do where my mojo goes. Because colouring in, you don't have to do anything with it. You're just colouring. I mean, look how cool that looks. Stamped. Right. Now I don't know what else to do. I'm going to dry that quickly as well. It's not a stamp. It is a texture mold. I use everything for everything. It's for clay. But it also works on the jelly plate, and it also works stamping as well. And you know the ones I used, the plastic ones I used in the clay, they also work on the jelly plate fantastic, and I've stamped with them before as well. But looking about, I must have put mine away somewhere safe. You can pretty much use anything for stamping, anything at all. If you've got funky foam, use your die cuts, cut it out, stick it onto some cardboard, and you've got the die cuts and stamps. In fact, should we do a live on that? I think we should. I was going to use this, but I don't think I will. It's just a stencil by a mass, but I'm thinking now maybe I'll use this stencil instead. Is that it there? No, that's not it. And it looks like little flowers. Now, I do have a brush, but I've got a funny feeling the brush has got blue. We'll go with the pink and see if we can get a purple. Yeah, favourite colours help as well. I do tend to colour a lot when the mojo goes. I don't always have off. It's horrible when it does though. But watching as well, watching other people. Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. So there is absolutely stacks of stencils on my website, and I have found a new supplier today, so watch this space. That's why I've been totally lost in time. I found this new supplier and I was like, oh, the bargains. So watch the bargains are coming to you as well. So I'm thinking with that, and then I found these, which is just, it's like sheer organza stuff, and it's by Something Spider. I mean, I don't like the name of it because we all know how I feel about spiders, but where's my scissors? Well, we'll see which one works. I don't know how much it's on. It must be quite a bit on it because the rolling side's just little. Yeah, watch the knives. Using your favourite colours, but also colouring. Lots and lots of colouring, because eventually, when you're colouring, you'll get an idea for a page to go with it, or a card, or a scrapbook page. Scrapbooking's a good way to do it as well, because it's literally sticking all the time. And then, especially if you get the pictures of the kids and things like that. I'm thinking, maybe not. We'll lose the black. And we'll have the white, because it can still see through the white, and it's quite nice. See, this is not going to take long at all. I really don't want to do too much to this. I think I might have the green behind. Like that. What am I thinking? Do you know what it is? I'm happy with that. Could this possibly be it? The shortest live in history? No, we'll do another one. I really like that though. I need... Everything gets put away. I don't know why I keep doing this to myself. Right, I've got a little dauber. And I've got some brown. Let's ink around the edge. So how's everybody else's week so far? I know it's only Tuesday. It feels like it should be Friday. I feel like the last 2 days have just been really long. I've got... Must be glue or something on there. It's sticky. Do you know what else as well I find helps? If you go through stuff that you've had for a while, you always find something to play with or you haven't played with for a while. Oh, I'm just getting rid of any white edges on these. And I'm going to pop this behind because I've only coloured it there, literally like with the pencils and things, so it looks totally different. But behind that bit of organza, we'll hide that and we can be lazy. Or I can be lazy. I had jacket potato for tea and it was lovely. What's everybody else had? Wow, Tracy, that's fantastic. Did you have a party? Did you have cake? That is a fantastic age. That is fun. That is just I bet she still fits the fiddlers pretty much, is she, as well? That is absolutely fantastic. Happy birthday to your aunt. Most definitely. Right, we'll see if I can get my glue to come out. Well, actually, see if we can get the stick when there's a camera on. That's the biggest thing with me, isn't it? Will my glue stick? So I'm going to pop that there. So this bit here, we're going to try and hide a little bit, but this bit here is fine because I coloured it properly. And then we're going to pop this there. And I'm going to put plenty of glue on the back of here to make sure that sticks. And then it saves sticking the fabric down as well, and it still gives it plenty of movement. Oh, I'm thinking that there. Too much glue, Emma. And then, if I can find a thin white pen, which I definitely have some because I seen some about 2 minutes ago. Because I'm using the grout pen on the pot. Hi, Sarah. Definitely don't be too critical of yourself. That's where everybody falls down. We are our own worst critics. What's that? What does that say? It's an elimination pen for oil markers. It's the same one as I've tried to work the other day. Just bear with, I'm just finding a white. Hopefully. I definitely have one in this bag. It's just where it is, I do not know. It's the elimination pen. I always think it's a white. What's that one? So whilst I'm finding a white, is that white? I don't know if that's white or not. Right. This could get ridiculous. So let's just see if I've got one in the pot. I should have. I want about 1 million white pens. Oh, we'll use this one and just hope it looks okay. Thank you very much. It's really, really simple, isn't it? But now it already has got a little bit white on, but I just want to add a little bit more. And I am using it sparingly because it is a chunky nib. And you could even do dots. So I'm just literally adding where the highlights would go. Ish. Basically add them wherever you want. Just go crazy. It's your drawing. It's your artwork. Hey. I'm very happy with that. And the colouring looks so much better cut out. It really does. Now I have got some sticker words next to us. Dreams don't work unless you do. Is that not fitting? It is the ones on the white background though. But I think it might look nice on there. Well, there we go. 13-minute live, a full page done. Should we do another one using the other flower and see what we can come up with? So that's page number 1. And every single live I do is just what's around us. Can you imagine if I was ever organised? I think I would shock everybody. So let's find another stencil. Let's use this mask. It's just, I think it goes that way. Right. And then I'm going to grab that brush that I used before. And let's see, let's go with orange. It's a complete change. I'm going to try and see if I can clean some of this dark off the brush. And all we're going to do is, because again, we're sticking with the theme this month of keeping it simple for the colour create. That's another thing, Stacey. I do a Colour Your World inspiration, and it's great for Lost Mojo. If you go onto the Emma's Happy Place Facebook page, there is an album for it, and it's got all the prompts and everything in, and it's so helpful. let's actually grab a blue. Oh. No, it's just me, girls. I dropped something. I'm sorry. I think if Bella could swear, she would have swore me there. Yeah, I like that. I'm just going to add a random little bit there and another little bit there. Now, I couldn't tell you where I got these from. I don't keep anything in packets, which I'm sorry. Yeah, it's 30-minute journal page. It's like out of this world. And look at that. How cool is that as well? It's amazing what you can do with just one or two things when you feel lazy and you can't be bothered to get anything else. So I'm thinking with this one, I'm going to use what's on here and just add a few of these. And if you've got mark making stamps, use them for your backgrounds as well. Or just tear paper. Tearing paper is awesome. Yeah. This month has really been like challenge myself. Challenge yourself, Emma. Yeah, it is. Well happy with them. I do need to add some green to the leaves. And I did get the Aldi watercolours as well. I forgot to tell you about that. And they're not too bad. They're not great to work over the top of, but they're not terrible. The colours are nice, but they go like chalky. But not every single colour goes chalky. Just a couple of them. Oh, we're just going to add in a little bit of colour. You know, when I got the Aldi paint pens and things, I picked up the watercolours next time I was in, but they were out of the paints. So next time we've got anything in though, I definitely will grab some stuff because I'm always pleasantly surprised by the Aldi art products. It does, doesn't it? It definitely gives a reason to create, and sometimes we just need a reason. I think a lot of people stop crafting or doing art literally because they can't think of a reason why to do it, and really it should just be doing it for yourself. Just going to dry these leaves off. Oh yes, the goodie bags are going really, really well. There's only a couple left. Well, there'll be more, but there's only a couple that I've sorted out so far. I've heard nothing but good things about them though. Very pleased with them. I might do some themed ones. Wait, I'll have a think and see what I've got. But I'm very, very happy with how they've gone and how they've been received. Because I do love making them. I really love making them. I sent one parcel out and it was so big I didn't have a bag to put it in. I had to wrap it in black bag. It looked terrible. I stuck a sticker on though, so it's still pretty, but it was huge. Somebody ordered a couple of them. You know what? Behind this flower, I'm going to draw. I'm drawing it in white. I'm just going to kind of scribble it in a bit. And then, just so I can see where I'm going to put it, I'm going to come in with dark blue, I think. Now, I didn't think about how to work over a grout pen, but just like that. It's a little bit pink. Let's have a look. Another one here. And then maybe another one down here. And you can see some places where it's resistant against the ink because it's an oil-based ink. That one looks really light because I put the grout pen on. I wonder if... Don't know how white the white... Oh, that's all right. The white watercolour's white. It's quite white. We'll dry this off. I have no idea where I'm going now. It's like magic. Hopefully. Just a little bit more interest, so it brings the eye into the middle where I'm going to pop this flower. And then I'm going to kind of scribble in the white because the text is quite scribbly, so I can get away with it. And then let's see. Waiting for the glue. So this could well be 2 journal pages in 20 minutes. That's a bit crazy, isn't it? Speed crafting on the fly. So I'm thinking like that. And then what do I need? I have a watercolour pencil in the brown. Let's just see what that does. This may turn out terrible, but it's absolutely fine because it's just for me in a journal. Sometimes when you overthink things, and this is why I find things as well sometimes when I overplan, they all go wrong because you have so many different ideas, and then all the ideas that are me anyway, all the ideas that I have had kind of merge together. Yes, I think I'm quite happy with that. I'm just going to add, see, here we go. Here we go, Emma. Can't help myself with this shadow. Again, it's in brown though, so it won't be as severe as when I do it in black. Let's just see. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Do you know what it is? When you're making, film yourself doing it because it looks totally different when you look at it through a camera than it does when you're looking at it on the paper. Or take a picture and then look back at it because everything totally changes. And it's this, but maybe it's what I just need to do, you know. I need to limit myself, not think before I sit down. I mean, I don't think very often anyway. And I very rarely think before I open my mouth, so. There we go. I am more than happy with that. Let's see what other great advice these stickers have got. I'm not weird. I'm limited edition. Success is not for the lazy. Oh, God. Do what you love. Enjoy the little things in life. I'm afraid that's the winner. It's probably not straight, but I don't even mind. There we go. 2 pages in 25 minutes. Or 20 minutes because I did all my waffle as well. This one says, dreams don't work unless you do, which is, I think it's very true. And you can see the very subtle background there. And then this one is a little bit more, not subtle, but it is certainly not as in your face as a lot of stuff. But there we go, 2 journal pages in 25 minutes. And also I'm going to show you my pot again because I very much like it. This is what I've been working on. Plant pot. I can't keep flowers alive, but I love to paint plant pots. Simple and fabulous. That is exactly what Colour Your World is as well. But yes, I'm very happy with that. On that note, before I start sticking a gazillion colours on, it looks like a rainbow's being sick on it, I'm going to love you and leave you and see you Thursday. Has anybody got anything you would like to do on Thursday? Because I'm more than happy to take ideas, because I've literally got none. Hi, Maureen. No problem. Hi, Amanda. Do you like me pot? I love me pot. I did the other one, and Bella's quite taken with it. She keeps sniffing the flower. She hasn't tried to eat it yet. But the flower's like flopped over in the space of 2 days, so we'll see what happens with that. I did feed it though. But yes, lots of love. I will speak to you all on Thursday. Obviously, speak to you before that if you message us. But give us a shout if there's anything you would like us to do. And have a lovely couple of days till I see you again. I will be live at 7 on Thursday, because I will keep an eye on the time and not get distracted. I will not. Lots of love. Thank you for keeping me company, and bye for now.